Topic 7. The legacy of the Honourable Mr Amar Gueye non-profit.
Welcome to this universal episode of Truth Matters. My name is Amar Gueye. I am a US citizen, a member of the United States Bar Association, also a member of the Texas Sheriff Association. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Mr. Sheriff Javier Salazar of Texas, of Beacan. He is an honorable human being, an outstanding character. Thank you for everything you do for the state of Texas. Hopefully one day, God will bless us to invite you in Africa to visit everybody and to know that we appreciate your service in the state of Texas. But what I want to say here is my legacy in my non-profit and other endeavors. First and foremost, I would like to thank God humbly for all the blessing He has blessed me to support my family. I'm the support of my entire family. I help human beings who did not have anything, but for me, they could never fly a plane. But for me, they could never reach the United States of America. From my family side, as well in my mother's side and my father's side. But I want to emphasize the fact that I am very proud to establish World Cultural Exchange Incorporated, the non-profit that single-handedly donated hundreds of thousands of books in the United States without a single dime from any US government. My non-profit donated hundreds of computer parts, scholarship, educational stipends to American children. My non-profit also promoted world peace concerts from artists from all walks of life. The US government, if you can be a good Samaritan to the rest of the world, maybe you should compensate World Cultural Exchange Incorporated for all the years, all the decades of contribution to the education of American children. The US government should compensate my family because my mother is the only one who put her money in my non-profit to educate American children. So, charity well ordained start from self. The US government should compensate my non-profit, my family and I for decades of contribution to education of American children. Proudly so. The other thing that I would like to mention is my TV program, Truth Matters. Truth Matters has been plagiarized by CNN. In 2017, when I came to Africa, I turned on CNN and I watched a program by Eric Burnett. The title was Truth Matters. When I went back to the United States, I wrote to CNN to explain to them that this program, I founded this program since 2003. Everything I say in this program can be verified. Everything I say can be verified. They're all verifiable facts. Okay? It's been a long day, and this will be the last topic of this universal episode of Truth Matters. But I want to mention one thing. The United States is a great country. The country of Ronald Reagan, the country of John Fitzgerald Kennedy, the country of President Carter, the country of the Honourable William Jefferson Clinton, the country of Mr. Barack Obama. This country has contributed to a whole lot around the world. But again, charity well ordained starts from self. If someone like Randy Van Gaten, the former president of the United Federation of Teachers, can go to Ukraine to portray herself as a good Samaritan, but cannot compensate the members of the United States Federation of Teachers who pay her salary, that speaks loud and clear that Randy Van Gaten can be a good Samaritan in Ukraine, but a great Satan for the members of the United States Federation of Teachers. I will say here that I appreciate the US government because the United States is the only place where you can speak your mind without being killed at some points. But cases like the case for Judge Tracy Hunter of Cincinnati, Ohio, she was the first black juvenile judge. All she said, I do not want the kids to come to my chamber when they shackled. She became a target. Judge Tracy Hunter was even locked up wrongfully, because I know what the accusation was wrong, was totally wrong. I know that woman. So I'm requesting not only a review of my cases, but the case of Hamilton County, Ohio against Judge Tracy Hunter. I'm also requesting the review of the state of Texas against the Honorable Patrina Thompson. She was wrongfully arrested because she went to ask for her money and she was being played. All she did is to come with her weapon and say, I do not want any trouble, I want my money. She was wrongfully accused of shooting her weapon. And then during the trial, the prosecutor and the judge and the court in Texas, they all lied. They say that the gun jammed. Well, if the gun jammed, you accuse her of shooting. The gun that jammed cannot shoot. So the state of Texas must review the case of the Honorable Patrina Thompson and compensate her for all her damages. The state of Texas has destroyed the life of the Honorable Patrina Thompson. I'm requesting for a review, for compensation, and this will not go away neither. These cases cannot go away. Where are the institutions of the International Criminal Court? Why the European Union, the United Nations, and other international organizations are not holding the United States accountable for the mistreatment, for the genocide against black folks? Enough is enough. Please do the right thing. Review these cases and compensate all these victims of racism. World Anti-Racism Forum will go all over the world to defend, to represent, to advocate for any black person who's victim of racism, persecution, and discrimination. Again, I'm very proud of my legacy in the United States. I've established an international committee to fight for the reparation of slavery. There is no president in the United States who's more popular, not even all over the world. There is no president around the world who's more popular than Nelson Mandela. The Honorable F.W. de Klerk released Nelson Mandela from prison. He has been part of the International Committee for the Reparation of Slavery. May he rest in peace. He was a wonderful human being. I met with F.W. de Klerk in the Phoenix, Arizona, when I was invited by the Honorable Justice Sandra Day O'Connor for a conference, where Justice Sandra Day O'Connor presented me to the former president of South Africa, F.W. de Klerk. I sent the picture to my daughter. He's a wonderful human being. But what I'm asking, what I want to summarize in this program is that injustice anywhere, as Dr. King said, is a threat to justice everywhere. Live your life and let others live. Black folks have the same rights as white folks or anybody else. Until justice is fully rendered, these cases will never go away. I'm again requesting for a national televised congressional hearing. I'm requesting for the review of all these cases that I mentioned, along with the case of Justice, the case of Judge Tracy Hunter in Cincinnati, Ohio, and the case of Patrina Thompson in the state of Texas. Thank you, and may God bless the United States of America.
Istanbul, la capitale de l'Empire. Intelligent, intrépide cavalier, aimait vraiment son frère cadet dirigeait l'armée.